Stiff joints, sore backs, and slowing down, all parts of getting old.
But researchers at Bruyere are hoping to replicate those symptoms to offer some insight into the aging process.
CTV's Matt Skube was at Bruyere today to try on a suit that added a couple of years? How many?
A few years. We'll say a few for sure. I won't give away how many, but it really was. It was quite the experience today. The suit is called the aging stimulation suit, and it imitates the effects of getting old. So as Caroline mentioned, stiff joints, a stiff neck. It also keeps you hunched over. Now, Bruyere is hoping that the suit, it is a tool, but they're hoping that it will provide a better understanding of how to help seniors in our community. Joyce Balduc has lived at Bruyere Continuing Care for 13 years.
You know, when you're at this age, you have to laugh at yourself. You'll see sometime when you're 80.
Little did Joyce know, that day came sooner than expected. With the help of the Bruyere Research Institute, I put on the aging stimulation suit, meant to imitate the physical changes of aging.
It will mimic joint stiffness, decreased force, so weakness. It will mimic decreased sensation in the hands, loss of vision, loss of hearing.
It wasn't easy. Simple tasks like putting on shoes or taking the stairs became chores. Researchers call the suit an educational tool meant to help young health professionals be more empathetic. But if it's validated, it could be more than that.
Building designs, for example, to see if somebody can be mobile in a house, in a building, get in a car, things like that.
Here we go.
Joyce makes it look easy. She's a seasoned pro. Bruyere is also focusing on making sure people like Joyce stay safe.
A fall often results in a death eventually within the year, so we have to have, especially of the elderly.
For the next year, preventing falls will be a major focus for the group.
We want to make sure that we are protecting residents from that injury, those types of injuries, as much as we can to make sure they have the longevity and the quality of life.
One of the most effective ways to prevent falls are strength and balance exercises.
That's why Joyce and a group of residents get together once a week. Bruyere has already instituted a number of best practices, including electronic patient charts, allowing for integration between the hospital and the researchers.
So we can actually use that to monitor, the impact of the changes that are made to practice on preventing falls.
One thing for certain, a new appreciation for getting old.
I feel like my achy bones that I actually say something like that, but.
Now, I had the suit on for a couple of hours, and I will admit it was quite the challenge. Now, researchers at Bruyere did get the suit recently, so they'll take the next couple of years to really test it and see if it does replicate those effects of aging. Graham.
CTV's Matt Skube. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.